Welcome back to Workplace Wisdom and our Inclusive Leadership Series. We are talking about visibility, the acronym that covers the top 10 barriers to inclusion. And today we are talking about the L in visibility, the locked-in mistakes. So what do I mean by locked-in mistakes? It's when an employee makes a mistake or a misstep, maybe missing a deadline, stumbling in a presentation, or making a judgment error. And instead of being allowed to recover, that mistake becomes their permanent label. In other words, no matter how much they grow or improve, the mistake gets locked in as a part of their reputation. Research by Dr. Erin Reeves shows that how mistakes are treated is not always about the mistake itself. It often depends on who made the mistake. Her groundbreaking research, where law firm partners were more critical of writing assignments of associates whose names were more ethnic and African American sounding, revealed that our ability to forgive an employee's mistake can be highly personal. Here's the pattern. If an employer reminds a leader of themselves when they were younger or new to the organization, that leader is more likely to show empathy and forgiveness. But if the employee does not share in any common characteristics with leadership, maybe they're from a different background, gender, race, or even communication style, their mistakes are more likely to be held against them. This means some employees carry a heavier burden, not because of what they did, but because of who they are perceived to be. So what can inclusive leaders do to disrupt this? Number one, they focus on recovery, not punishment. When mistakes happen, ask what support, training, or development will prevent this in the future, rather than defaulting to blame. Number two, question your assumptions. Before you judge an employee's mistake harshly, pause and ask yourself, would I react the same way if this mistake were made by someone who reminds me of myself? Or if it was made by somebody I like personally? And number three, challenge your colleagues. Inclusive leadership isn't just about your own perspective. When you hear a peer in leadership hold one employee's mistake against them unfairly, step in. Ask questions that disrupt groupthink. Like, for instance, are we sure we are applying the same standard across the board? These steps create a culture where employees can grow from their mistakes instead of being defined by them. I've spent my career helping leaders understand dynamics like locked-in mistakes and the other 9 barriers to inclusion. And I teach strategies that help organizations create fairer and more inclusive workplaces. If this resonated with you, I lead seminars and share proven strategies on inclusive leadership in my book, or based on my book, Exclusion: Strategies for Increasing Diversity in Recruitment, Retention, and Promotion. Well, if you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and share this channel with your colleagues and friends who need these resources. Together, we can make workplaces more inclusive, one leadership decision at a time. See you in the next episode of Workplace Wisdom.